What's up guys, welcome to my Nicole day one testing first impressions video. And because Nicole is so flexible, what I decided to do was I decided to break up my testing into different teams each day. So today I was focused on Klee teams. I'm really interested in DPS Mona, so I'll be doing that next. But with Klee, firstly I wanted to see how accurate my calculations were, how big of an upgrade is Nicole for Klee, especially because there's a lot of debate going around now about many people saying Nicole isn't even an upgrade at all, which I personally do not agree with, but I have shown my calculations now. With today, let me show my gameplay. Bear in mind, this is a day one build. My Nicole is not maxed and I don't have great artifacts, but honestly, that doesn't really matter. I did pull her signature weapon, but I do testing with Skyward Atlas as well. But with Klee testing, I also wanted to try out different teams. So it wasn't just overload teams, but then not everyone has Chevrolet, not even has C6 Chevrolet. So I also wanted to test how was burning. A lot of people have been asking about burning teams. A lot of people have been asking about mono pyro. And that's good because a lot of people have been asking for team suggestions because we all had different characters. Not everyone has the same account. I should also say I didn't manage to build Prune yet. In fact, my Prune is only C2 anyway. Like I said, I do mono pyro testing in this video, but that's done with either Kazuha or Sucrose. This is the Klee build. I'm going to be using it in all teams. Then I have on Rising Winds. I have a few good pieces like that and that. This is okay. This is okay. This is okay. It's a pretty solid build. And then I have C2. Triple crowned, but remember Nicole is not fully built, so even though my Klee is strong, some of that is cancelled out. So I'm going to cut to my testing footage and then I'll see you with my closing day one thoughts. Obviously take this day one with a grain of salt, especially my DPS results. Your account is probably different than mine, but I do try to account for that, so you'll see whether I was reasonably accurate or not. Okay, so this is my pre-patch team with Durin, no set, nothing. Yeah, my Klee is C2. I have like Durin on Jade Cutter, but this should be about 120, 130k DPS. Okay, about 126, 127,000, I guess. Is there a best Klee combo? Kind of, but you can just spam normal attacks if you want. There's like small, like micro adjustments you can do. So just before you're about to leave the field, you can do an N2C into another charge attack, and then you get one more, and then you can swap with the normal. I can start off with Skyward Atlas first. Should still basically have over 4,000 attack. $120k charge attack. Oh, 130k charge attacks on Klee. Whoops, that rotation was too long.
Heaven's will, maybe. As you wish, me.
151,000. Damn. And that was this guy with Atlas and Nicole not even fully built. We have a 19% improvement already. Yeah, so you might be saying C2 Klee, and that's correct. However, Nicole is not fully built as well. So minus C2 Klee a bit, and then add a bit for Nicole. And then it should average out to maybe the... I said like Nicole in the new set was like 18-19%. I think that will work out. Do you want to see Nicole's signature? Because I was getting that about 8%. Nicole's signature should be a bit over 160,000.
Our little secret. Wings of darkness. Blazing delight.
140k charge attack on Klee. 142k. 80k E on Official as well.
As you wish, me.
No! My Official's energy bricked for 1 second. That might affect the number. I missed a charge attack there accidentally. Okay, if I didn't mess up a bit, it would be about 160k, I think. I mean, calculating Nicole's weapon, it's not... You're not going to get it wrong because it's just basic maths, I suppose. So now we do Emilie, Durin.
Hello, everyone.
This team will be a bit complex to test. I'll need to test like these builds here. Then I need to test Emilie on like a different set. And then also Durin on Noblesse. Because I have no idea what the optimal config is. But I mean, this should be fun. I mean, it's basically the Knish team, isn't it? But the question is like, do you put Emilie on Deepwood or do you put on Unfinished Reverie? Who does the least damage in this team? So like, who do you put Noblesse on? I honestly think Deep is going to be worse than Unfinished Reverie because Unfinished Reverie is like about the same, maybe slightly better normally. But Durin already shreds Dendro, so I think this is not going to be the optimal one. But I think I saw off with Emilie's burst.
A little ambiance.
Turning point.
Such defiance. I live with... This'll brighten up the place.
Potion Leaf.
Turning point.
I think not. Our little secret.
Klee's charge attacks are still pretty good here. 130k.
Fresh and floral.
Leave it to me. The story has only just...
Such defiance. I live with...
Yeah, Emilie's out DPSing Durin right now.
A little ambiance.
Stay back. Turning...
Heaven's will.
Honestly, this team is popping off.
Fresh and floral.
Leave it to me. Okay.
I think not. I live within you.
About 150,000. Obviously, I have Emilie on her weapon, so it's not just like a one cost adding in Emilie. I'm adding Emilie and her weapon. But then again, I don't think this is optimal. I think we can get this higher. So this is what we're going with. It's almost the exact same build as my Deepwood. I have slightly more ER on this though. I think my rolls are better. But this damage should be higher.
Fresh and floral.
Stay back. The story has only...
Our little secret. Boing, boing, boom! Blazing delight! Pew! This'll brighten up the place.
Okay. You...
Such defiance. Heaven's will. Jumpy, jumpy, go! Driving up! A little ambiance.
Turning point.
I live within you. This'll brighten up the place.
Stay back. The story has only...
Begone. Our little secret. Fresh and floral.
Okay.
Okay, last rotation here. Coming around the bend. This dig.
This'll brighten up the place.
Okay, yeah, about 157 something. I mean, Emilie almost 30% of the team's damage now. I think we try it with Noblesse on Durin. It might even be Klee's second best team, especially once you factor in, like, Burning does have its shields. And it's really good in shield break, and you can just, like, you don't even have to use burst in the overworld. There, that's a close enough substitute. Okay, final rotation here.
Such defiance. Heaven's will. Boing, boing, boom! Blazing delight! Pew! Boing, boing, boom! Yeah! Ah,
162,000. Emilie on 30% of the damage now. Yeah, I mean, the Noblesse, it doesn't change that much. I don't think my Noblesse even had more substats than the wind set on him. It was like a small optimization, but the damage did go up though. Yeah, so this is basically the, at least on my own account, this is basically the same damage as the Overload team, but you know, it is slightly more expensive depending on your definition of expensive. But the point is, it is like, it is a viable team and it uses different teammates. So like not everyone has, I've already seen like people on the Discord have already been asking me like, oh, they don't have Chevreuse, who should they play? I have Nicole and Durin. I want to play a team with both of them. What type of Klee team should I play? I think we're good. Like, what else would we want to test with Nicole? Oh, mono pyro. What do I use on Kazuha here? We want to use Xiphos. I mean, Kazuha is gonna be worse than Emilie. He has to be. He's gonna provide good buffs for Klee and Durin, but Emilie's damage was really good. We could also try Sucrose. Yeah, but the thing is, I actually cleared Fearless with Kazuha. It was very similar to Prune. I don't know if this rotation is too long, but I mean, what else do you want me to do? These charges 130. They're about the same as the Overload team. Durin's slightly overcapping on energy in this team as well. I mistake there. I mean, this team is not bad. I mean, is that expected? I think that's about expected. It's his buffs are fine, but the rotations are slightly longer, and you're losing out on a massive amount of sub DPS damage, I think. But obviously, like, Kazuha has the utility though. So like, he'll group the mines, and also, I mean, he'll just group in general. So it's definitely a team that you can like flex tape in. Like, you need that grouping, or you need the Animo, because there's like a boss where you want Pyro and Animo. The damage is not that much worse that you can't bring this to like flex in when you need that Animo character. I think that would work. I want to try Sucrose instead of Kazuha. I think we do 5 codex and you just jack up the energy recharge. But I usually don't have like, okay, this is the best I can do. We'll do this. The buffs are nice. You need to build it with a crit rate to make sure you're actually proccing that 5 codex. Yeah, an issue I'm running into is if your Q doesn't have enough crit rate, and she doesn't proc those 5 codex particles there, she doesn't get her burst back every rotation. I think it could work. Okay, what I should do is, let me just see what 1 rotation damage is. Just to see if Sucrose doesn't brick her ER, is it similar to Kazuha as like a budget option? Okay, I'm running out of. I can't even sustain Sucrose's burst at all. But if you could, I mean, look at that DPS though. It's about as good as Kazuha. Yeah, I mean, Kazuha was just like way more consistent than Sucrose, but this is like a budget option. I wonder how good this is. Obviously, I have C1 Albedo. But Albedo's still handicapped in this team because he doesn't get the attack boss. I think it's worth testing that because I think people are going to want to know, oh, can you play Klee Albedo still?
Live. Leave it to me. The story has only just.
Think not. I live within you.
Albedo's hitting for 71s.
Leave it to me. The story has only just.
Our little secret. Blazing delight. Jumpy, jumpy, go.
Burst forth. Leave it to me. The turning point.
Begone. I live within you. Boing, boing, boom.
Live. Stay back.
I mean, this is popping off.
Well, made known. Blazing delight. Jumpy, jumpy, go.
Do you think Xilonen instead of Durin would be higher?
Coming to be. Stay back. The story has only.
Such defiance. I live with it.
Yeah, I mean, Albedo has good buffs and his damage is basically free damage.
Burst forth. Stay back. The turning.
Begone. Our little secret.
Live.
I mean, that was that was as strong as the Emilie team without a weapon on Albedo. So you're taking like 10% of Emilie's damage and you're putting it onto Klee. Then again, I have C1 on Albedo. So if you don't have C1 on Albedo, it'll probably drop to like 155, 156,000 DPS. With C0 Albedo, probably something like that. Yeah, it'll probably be similar to... This is probably similar to the Burning team, in all honesty. Like, Emilie's weapon makes it stronger, but if you remove Emilie's weapon, it's probably similar to C0 Albedo. Okay, we can try one more team. We can try replacing Durin with Xilonen, but I'm pretty sure that team is cooked. Because Durin has basically the same shred as Xilonen. So you're trading Durin's damage for Xilonen's damage bonus and Geo-Res. Okay, I have to use infinite energy here. Xilonen's Fab does not substitute for actual pyro particles.
Begone. I live within you. Blazing delight.
Coming to be.
Our little secret. Boing, boing, boom.
I mean, Klee's damage is popping off right now.
Such defiance. I live within. Blazing delight.
I mean, it's a kind of a hyper carry Klee team in a way. You are funneling a ton of buffs in.
I think not. Our little secret. Jumpy, jumpy, go.
Coming to be.
Albedo's doing 100k hits now.
Heaven's will, made brave mo. Blow them all up. Jumpy, jumpy, go. Woo.
Okay. Okay, it's not quite as good as Durin, but it's not that much worse. I also needed infinite energy because otherwise I'd have to build more energy on Klee. So that was a bit cooked. Xilonen on Fav is not quite as good as Durin's pyro particles. Okay then, so that day one testing was really fun. I liked how there were several viable options for Klee now. And as for Nicole herself, even though it's day one, I think it's safe to say she's a great core teammate for Klee. She should be able to fit with Klee in pretty much any Klee team you play, which is really nice. So it's not just about the DPS going up, but it's about her synergy being very good in all these variety of teams. And it's also about her shield for the quality of life and protection. And it's also about her energy generation. She kind of just does everything you'd want, and it all fits together for a good recommendation, at least for me. If you're on the fence about it, I do recommend going for her. And I also want to say, whilst I did pull her weapon, I want to say I think her constellations are definitely stronger than her weapon if you want to prioritize those first. And one of the cool things is about her C1, because this is not just 600 attack. This actually stacks with her Hexarai talent here. So it's 600 of your Hexarai character plus 300 of Nicole's damage. So that is massive. Again, it's kind of just like getting a second Nicole burst. And it honestly even better because it's got full art time. It doesn't even require you to cast Nicole's burst. Anyway, that's it for day one. I'm going to be looking at Mona teams next because I've been really excited to optimize Mona DPS. If you didn't know, I've been playing a team like this a lot ever since Mona's buffs, and this was the best team I figured out for her at the time. But Nicole is quite clearly the perfect teammate for Mona. So I need to figure out who's actually the best fourth I play here. Is it Xilonen, or is it Xilonen, or is it Albedo, or is it Sucrose? Who is it going to be? And also, interestingly, should you vape with Durin or should you vape with Mona? There's a lot of possibilities here. So Mona is really interesting. Haven't seen too much people cover her, so that's an extra incentive for me to try and figure it out for myself. And you guys can look forward to that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys.